Okay, so here's Michelle, and we're doing the shoshugibon wood burn, and I'll refer you back to our other video where we did our table. This is going to match that table. This is going to be our mantle for our modern farmhouse build. And there's going to be other things that we're going to do on this project, but I thought I'd just throw this in here so you can see it. And I'm going to put some cut pieces from the table we did with the same technique. That way we don't make this video real long, and you can watch that whole video, or you can just watch this little snippet if you want to. I acquired those hangers there off of eBay, off a seller that was making them. They're actually like a flat black baked paint, and they're nominal size, I think like 5.5, and then I had a mill get me a piece of pine, and they milled this out for me, and that's going to be our mantle. It's roughly sitting at 54 inches at the top. And there's going to be other things on this project. We're going to have an electric fireplace there, and we're going to mount our TV up there. But that's the technique, and we're going to come back and we're going to do some shellacking on it, like a couple coats of shellac to really give it a nice pop. And like I said, it's going to match that table that we did, the farmhouse table. So now, after the table was completed, after you saw the first step, we're doing what they call a shoshugibon, I think it is. It's a Japanese art of, I guess, protecting wood. It's a wood protectant. Is what they do is they burn the outer portion of the wood so that you don't put any stain on there for exterior surfaces or any kind of protectant. Now, when you do an actual shoshugibon, you're supposed to burn it till it's actually completely black, and then you take a brush and you scrape off the carbon. This is more of just a burned wood type of a look, like for aesthetics. This is what my wife wanted to do. She started this table, actually. This is all her, but I'm going to show you how you do it. You get yourself just a regular propane bottle with a little burner tip here, for just like if you're doing plumbing fittings or something like that. Turn on. You see that blue tip? We'll take an area. She's done most of this table, but I'll just show you. Here's a white area right in here. And you just want to put that right on the surface there and just lightly drag it along. And don't panic if it gets too dark in an area. You can go over it and sand off that darker part. Or take like a Brillo pad, an abrasive pad, like a scrubby pad or something, and just knock off some of that darkness. Now, once this is completed, then it's going to be sealed with like a polyurethane, so it can go outside. But this could be a pretty attractive table just the way it is now to go outside once it's stained. Okay, so here's the top here. We put the polyurethane on, brushed on. This is 3 coats. So when you use your polyurethane, doesn't matter what company you use here. I'm using Minwax right now. This is what we could get from our big box store. You want to lightly stir your poly up. Bring the bottom up to the top. You don't want to create a lot of air bubbles, because the air bubbles will actually show up in the table itself. So just lightly stir it. Now there's lots of different ways to put this on as an applicator. You can use a brush. It's got to be a nice close brush, so it's nice and tight, and that'll keep down on the air bubbles. Or you can use a rag, cloth, even a sponge. On the top, I actually cut a piece of sponge off, and we were using that. All right, so just lightly dip your brush in there, and you kind of want to go with grain. Okay, so that's the finished product on the mantle, the wood burn mantle, the shoshugibon. That's the shellac and everything done. That's a polyurethane coating. I think there was a couple coats of urethane on there after we wood burned it. Kind of looks like our table. It's going to blend in with the table, but turned out to be a really decent project. Anyone can do it. You saw my wife was doing it. She enjoyed it. It was a fun project. And if you want to check out that other video, I'm going to put a link up there at the top here. I'll put a card and you can click on that, and that's going to show you the process we did on the table, which is basically what we did on this. So I didn't want to make a long video on this particular one, but I think those metal brackets here and here really turned out nice. It gives it a nice rustic kind of look for the modern farmhouse design we're looking at. Do me a favor, if you like this, give us a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you like our videos, or they can rank them higher in their ratings, and they'll put us up towards the top. And we appreciate that. Whatever little bit of residual income we can generate, it makes it more feasible for us to put some other videos together. We are in the process of building this modern farmhouse. There's going to be lots of videos that are going to be associated with it. Different products, lighting, all kinds of stuff. Instant electric hot water heaters, and various other products. So, you know, you can always click that subscribe button right down on the right hand side. It's running throughout the video. It'll notify you every time we had a video coming up, or also the bell icon notifies you immediately. Thanks again for watching. We appreciate it. Please share with your family and friends. Maybe they'll like our videos also. Take care.